Hello and welcome to the Gradual Report. My name is Danny and I'm here in Frank's domicile. Frank and Chelsea had to go to work today because it's Monday and people go to work on Monday. And they left me an entire package of Tim Tams. And now I've spent the first part of the day researching things for my stand-up comedy. Dude, this thing is insane. And now it's time to do the show. But first, today's show is sponsored by...
Amir.
I almost took my eye out just now on this thing.
Let my people go. It's so heavy.
It's not the most comfortable handle though. It's all like got these studs and stuff on it. It is not comfortable to hold. This is probably just more of a parade sword situation. Now where was I? Oh yeah! Sharing my life with you on the internet. Now, the domicile that I'm staying in is inhabited by Frank. And on the weekends, Chelsea comes to visit. And they are true lemon drops, because they've given me their master bedroom and taken the living room couch, which I am very flattered by. But it's easy to love them. The first thing we did together was go on an adventure, because I'm an adventure kind of guy. We went on a hike to the top of a mountain, and by hike, I mean we drove there. We are with Frank and Chelsea. We are driving on Mount Coother in Brisbane. Oh look, you're filming me. Are you filming you?
Snapchat.
Is that yeah, Snapchat, that's a thing. At this viewing area, you could see the entire downtown of Brisbane. While there, we found this map. And the map showed us a lot of interesting hiking trails. CJ Slaughter Falls, the gold mine trail thing, all of which sounded extremely interesting. So of course we explored further. And by explored further, I mean drove to the trailheads and walked up the trails. And now we are going in search of adventure to a gold mine trail. I of course expect to find gold. I do not think it has been picked over, and now we shall see what magic awaits us in the forests of Brisbane on Mount Coother. Mount Coother. Mount Coother. We got that. I think we nailed that one. We are standing on the old pump house site of the gold dust thing. Here is where they would have collected water and pumped it into a space where dust was then gathered. The most remarkable thing about this nowadays, of course, is that it is wheelchair accessible. Let's keep going. I mean, we're gonna find gold, right? There's gold in them there hills. Yet another magnificent example of Australian history come to life. Behold the magnificent bridges of the Hard Yakka mine. Ore was shoveled into the carts of the mine and pushed and winched along a tramway battery sections. Imagine the life of the Hard Yakka and the heat, the dust and the flies, shoveling ore, maneuvering the heavy carts. That timber looks fine. If you could just capture my death. Jesus. I do not feel secure at all. But it's not like a huge drop. It's not like I'm in the Grand Canyon or anything. Very unstable. Right! Why am I so clumsy?
Because you're not walking on the path.
As soon as I'm walking on these rocks, that's what's happening. Honestly, what are we looking at here? Is this the Ghost Hole Mine?
Yes.
I don't think it lives up to its name. The magnificence of the Ghost Hole Mine of Brisbane.
Does it look deep?
No, it looks like they closed it off because they didn't want people like falling in and dying a bit. Now, what is interesting is there's like 35 or 40 little moths. See those black circles on the top there? They're alive! They're gonna come after us! We decided to continue on, walking deep into the forest, where we saw incredible things. It's a Socata! What horror show happened here? So the bug climbed out of its outer skin?
Yeah.
Ah!
You can take it off.
No. It's such a perfect little replication of itself. That's terrifying. The intrepid explorers venture forth, crossing the old wooden log. Oh God. That was so terrifying to watch. Also so unclimactic. I took some pictures of some pretty cool trees. I put the camera in such interesting places. Oh my gosh, I'm so art. Whilst on my journey into the Australian tundra, I came across some of the native inhabitants. Here in the Australian wilderness, time to time, if you're lucky, you'll find the Frank. Here we find the Frank in his natural home. A giant tree trunk. Hello, Frank.
Hey, howdy.
Oh, is that a good place to poop?
Yeah, pretty comfy.
The Frank can also be found at the top of inclined trees. But be careful, Frank. Franklin, what are you doing? Oh, man. I don't think that's such a good idea. You're really, really high off the ground. You see any koalas up there? Does that seem stable? Yeah, I don't know if that's what you... I don't know, Frank. I don't know. Oh my God. Oh my God, Frank. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Laid down.
Oh no! Did that stab you?
Yeah.
That's what you get for trying to trick the internet. One of the cool things about hiking around Australia is that they have water fountains that you can drink from. You know. Take a hint, Cambodia. Can't do this in Cambodia. Then we went to another part of the mountain, the SJ Slaughterhouse Fall, which was a little less hikey and a little more park-like. We're in the forests of Brisbane again, in a little slightly more populated area. It's where poor kids have birthdays. And there are wild turkeys about. We'll find one. Huh? They shrink?
They shriek.
Shriek?
Get it.
You can get it. They're hard to get.
I'm not gonna grab him. That's a wild animal. I'll never touch wild animals.
Hi, turkey. Gobble, gobble, turkey. Wow, you really don't care about people, do you?
It was as picturesque as anything I have ever seen, ever, anywhere. Behold, the brown lagoon. It is not a shit-filled lagoon. It's probably algae that gives it this color. Found a hole where there's water. So, you know, we could get sick. While I was out there hiking around, I saw some of the most amazing Australian wildlife. His name is Henry, and he had a long way to go before he got home, so I didn't want to impede his progress. Although I did admire how he got around. There's a caterpillar here. I think he knows the secrets of the universe. I'm gonna study his habits. He seems to be walking in sections. I love you, my little lemon drops. Do join us tomorrow when we go to the Australia Zoo as we continue our vampire work.